green,
Josh.
yellow.
It's Micah. Oh, yo, I know him.
You know him?
Yeah.
Great guy. Is he on the lore, is he? Let's find out.
You just spoilt it.
Oh! Had we not said it yet?
We haven't said it yet.
What colours are we seeing, Paul?
Oh, we're going to see yellows.
Yeah.
And we're going to see some greens.
Who's the green with? Green, yellow, Luffy? That's not a deck. Wait, green, yellow. Oh!
Transition
Green,
over. Let's see what we got here.
Lore. Yes! We found him! We heard rumours through the grapevine that there was green, yellow lore, out there winning, and we just wanted to find it.
Ooh, we've got some information on the top 8 round, the top 8 of the round 8. We have so far 4 emus, 1 boa, 1 Mihawk, 1 green yellow lore, and 1 Luffy.
Hang on a second. Are you telling me these players are undefeated
They're
still?
undefeated, sir.
Unreal. Oh my days.
I want to see what sort of shenanigans.
Do they have new stuff? Do they what's going on here?
Well, let's think about it. Yeah. So, EVO4, it only had what?
It had no green or yellow.
Green or yellow?
Disregard. Don't worry.
The EVO4 was irrelevant, so it's OP14 stuff.
Corona.
Yep.
7 cost Shanks. Seems unlikely. What else could there be? We don't know.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go with 6 Don. All right, cool. Yep, and we are locked and loaded. Let's see. Let's take a gander what we have here. It's gonna be the Supernova Searcher, Monkey Luffy.
Top 5. Find a Supernova. What does Micah find?
There's going to be the 5 cost lore from OPO1 as well as the 8 cost kid from OPO1.
Look at the hand. It's all upside down. Oh, hang on a second. Oh!
Does get himself the 3 cost body blocker.
Oh, man. We need to relearn the shenanigans of the green yellow lore. They're all about playing cards and then putting cards back to hand. Anyway, Josh gets the top 4. Little Searcher.
What trigger card is he going to choose from? I think there was a whiff of a Usopp there, the 2k counter. Let's see what else he has.
Probably looking for more maybe a Sanji or a... Oh, look at it.
Man, that is an expensive deck. It goes for the 4 cost Robin instead and plays another Lilith.
Top
the top 4.
Finds, double kid. Unable to search that, but does have the 4 cost Sanji. Or is the Flame Emperor the play here, Paul? Oh, look at this deck. Look at Josh.
So
not
shiny.
messing around.
Oh, my.
Let's see what he decides to pull out here.
Gets himself the Flame Dragon in preparation for the next 4 Dawn turn play. We'll be leaving up 2 Dawn, and when we get there, goes for the 3. Let's see what he can play. He can possibly play the 3 cost Bonnie if he wishes, but decides to go with this another search for Monkey D. Luffy. Top 5. Gets himself a Supernova. There's going to be the 6 cost lore as well as what event is that? Is that the what event was that? Like a Doflamingo card.
I'm trying to move my head around to see around.
There is a Dead Man's Game, a lore, a mage.
Where is this card? But he's going to take that beige, being able to rearrange his life with that beige. Very, very key. Just allows you to cheat out the stuff, this shambles stuff you want to see.
Attaches the 2 Dawn onto... Oh, never mind. Yeah, attaches the 2 Dawn onto the lore. Swings 7 into lead. Let's see if he gets any lucky with triggers. No trigger there.
No trigger
Luck
there.
seems to be on Micah's side for the meantime.
Going to Josh on his 4 Dawn turn. So I think there's either 1 or 2 plays here. He can either go 7 into lead and leave 2 Dawn up for the Flame Emperor, or he can look to play the 4 cost Sanji, or he can look to play the 4 cost Snake.
I love your...
Am I wrong in saying that? Is that not the Snake?
Yes, it's S-Snake. S-Snake.
And Paul
passes the turn over to our lore player with 5 Dawn turn play. I do see that he has the restand lore available for the later end of the game, but he can probably play the Cavendish to restand 2 Dawn if he wishes.
Yeah, Cavendish definitely one of those cards that is very key in this matchup because it allows him to get to that 5 the total cost of 5 very efficiently and getting Don to be able to use the Shambles effect. But we are actually going to Bonnie first, take the top life, put one back. It's going to be in the Cavendish. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 5 cost worth of characters. That means the Shambles is online. Here we go, Paul. Shenanigans. Supernova Luffy to hand. Take the top life, play the Cavendish, get 2 Don unrested. Look at it. Look at the efficiency of Green Yellow Law, being able to get all this stuff out.
Will be able to play 2, gets himself a beige blocker, and swings 6 into lead.
Does Josh take this?
Oh, risky for the biscuit. Here we go. And it is going to be a trigger. It's going to be Lilith. Looking at top 4 searches for a trigger. There is going to be, you'll frighten me. It's going to be another 8 cost kit. That's the third 8 cost kit that we've seen.
That's true. That's true. And just takes the 9 cost Bonnie, valuing that late game play and, make it look like egos, just making sure he knows what that does. And, one of the greatest end game monsters for this Luffy.
The last remaining Don, he decides to go for another Searcher. Love the bouncing back mechanics here with the Law. Just reusing the searches you already have used on the field, bouncing it back, and then just the efficiency of the search. So the top 5 for a Supernova. Let's see what he ends up pulling out from there.
It's crazy to think Law started this turn with two bodies on the board, and here he is with a whole field of stuff. Now, there's going to be 6 characters on the board. We will make sure to, naughty, can't be doing that, unlike Brady last, but that's all good. Looks like he's going to take the 5 cost Bonnie and passing back to Josh, it looks like. Josh looking for a Robin. Does he have a Robin in hand, Paul? The 6 cost Robin?
He does have the 6 cost Robin in
slam it
hand, and
down.
there you go. Yeah, trash. Nah, there you go. Boom. And is going to get rid of the other searcher. Goes for a 5,000 power to lead. Will be blocking with the 3 cost Bonnie. Passes turn over there. Robin, just a really gross card. Like
brutal. You get
brutal,
punished for playing safe, for being, staying high life, countering well. But no, Robin just gets rid of it. Although not a strong body on the board, it's still just instant value if you do be able to trash that. And it's just 1 extra card out of Micah's hand. Looks like he's going to be freezing one of the Don. Means that on the 8 Don turn, Kid can't come down. I really like that play, Paul. It just keeps, Luffy off curve.
Yeah, it just reduces the tempo. We're going for a 7 into lead. We'll be able to stand to Don.
What's Josh doing here? Does he have much counter in hand?
Just to take it up. It's going to be a trigger, contemplating whether to play it or not. He does have, and there we go. It's going to be a Usopp bunking his leader up from 5,000 to 7,000 for that turn.
It's going to be for Josh's turn and Micah's turn. Very, very strong card. 7k leader, we don't nothing to scoff at. So just defense is great.
Gets himself a beige. Looks at the top. Is it going to, and replaces it with another Supernova.
Oh.
Okay.
So we heard you like shambles. How about shambles or shambles or shambles?
Bounces back the beige, puts out a 5 cost blocker, uses the on-play ability, bounces back that Luffy, and will be able to play another 3 cost or less, and it will be that very Luffy. Oh, actually, taking it back.
Could be a Piranha search or something. It depends on what he's looking for, I think. It's going to be... Does he need another Supernova card, or is he looking for a green event such as, I don't know, Dead Man's Game or something, Slash-type characters? There's a bit of a shake at the head.
Is going to be the Piranha, looking at the top 5. Let's see if the Dead Man's Game does make an appearance. I did see that there was a Dead Man's Game already in hand.
Let's see if we can find what we're looking for here.
There's a restand law there. Let's see.
Hey, get out of here, Glare. We're trying to look at the cards. We've got a Kidding Killer. We've got a tough choice.
Tough choice. If we were able to say that if we actually knew what the cards were. Okay. All right.
7 cost law,
Yep.
5 cost law, restand law, and there's the Cavendish as well. Does he value that 7 cost law to be able to heal a little bit and, manipulate his life how he'd like to, or does he value the search of a Kidding Killer? Very tough choice here. I'm not 100% sure what I'd be taking, Paul.
Yeah, there is the Dead Man's Game. I see there. I think I might be valuing this searcher a bit more. No, never mind. Goes for the restand law instead. I missed that card when I used to play Red Green Law.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a great card.
Very good. Like it's one of those cards you don't see as well. You kind of get surprised from time to time. Just go swing straight into it. Remember to stay hydrated, folks. Much like when you're on stream as well.
Goes for a 6k into lead. Need speed up, pitch out. No, it's 7. Never mind. It's a failed attack. Okay. And then searches with that.
Top 5.
There is going to be the 6 cost law available there on that top 5 search. He is actually looking quite low in counter.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of scary as well, and that's why he's going to take the Capone beige. It's a 2K counter as well. Bit more defense, feel a little safer. Let's see what Josh does. Josh going to his 7 Don. 7 Don! Doesn't feel like it, does it, Paul?
Yeah, really puts a halt onto things, especially won't be able to play that 8-cost kid that he already has in hand. What other possible options he can go for? There is a 4-cost Sanji's there available.
Maybe that is the play. You know, you just get some more cards into hand, establish a few more bodies. And Paul, I must say as well, though, he's feeling pretty healthy sitting on 3 life for Josh, and sitting at 7k for this turn as well. Going to be able to swing back. Just for the viewers at home, Snake says you may reveal the top card of your, or was it Kikudojo as well, to then minus 2,000. So this is going to be a 5 into 4 for the Cavendish being at 4k for this turn.
Does have the 2 and yep, there we go. Another 6 into the 4. We'll have to pitch out a 2 and 1, or possibly block with that beige.
Or with the lore as well,
Yeah,
and just pitch the 1. Not a fan of the dice. Wanted to switch that out for the color.
Micah contemplating whether he's going to give up a few cards in hand just to counter out. Really valuing that Cavendish.
It's awkward. He really wants to save it, but he's debating on how he saves it. Does it a block? Is it with cards in hand? Cavendish is one of those cards that really, really allows the Law to do what they do, being able to restand that 2 Don. Just allows, the extra shenanigans to deal with it stuff. So let's see what he does.
Yeah, blocks with the Law, pitches out a 1k counter, bumping it up to 7. There's going to be another 7k swing from the Luffy leader.
And Josh has invested 0 Don so far, still keeping his cards close to his chest. What does he want to play here? Is it going to be the Sanji? Is it going to be something else? Mika's feeling a little bit better being at that 1 life. Means that Robin can't come down a bit. We're going to go 7 into the Cavendish. Beige is still out there.
We're really trying to stall the line there. Because I think, yeah, look, let's just see what he has. He's got it uses the beige to counter out. He's got the 8-cost kid that 1 cost. What is that 1 cost?
Not 100% sure, Paul. We'll have to come back to that and see if we can find out.
Yeah.
Looks like it is going to be 4 Don for that 5 for the Nami.
Just
after all the swings, because he had to get through to that beige.
He really baited the amount of cards in hand, and also just, got rid of all those, that 1 potential blocker. So bring it down to 1.
Got to do what you got to do. That beige was protecting the entire time, but then once the beige is gone, just a free KO, and Mike is on a bit of a tough spot here. Let's see what he can do. The issue is as well, if he swings, he has to do it for Kikunojo.
Which is another extra body onto the field. Now we have... In this situation, would you have to swing board here? Because if you swing live, obviously the Kikunojo is going to become inactive. Another body to kind of deal with.
I think under normal circumstances, board is definitely the play here, Paul, but there's also the question of, is you have 1 life, you're on a bit of a timer, and we do know that Josh has that 9-cost Bonnie in hand. So the question for Micah is if 9-cost Bonnie is played, can you defend it with what you have in hand? And I think the answer would be no. So he's going to go that 6 into lead.
Which is that a 2k counter?
Unless it was a 6 into the snake.
Oh, yeah, the snake hand? Yeah. Is it a 2k?
Yeah, Robin's a 2k. 5 gives a 1. I believe this was probably into the snake. Because I think maybe he's looking for this 8-cost kid angle as well. Very defensive play, being able to do stuff. Can still shambles as well, but I feel like going down to 0 might be a very scary play. There it is, 8-cost kid. Give him a Don. Tap the kid. Do we get anything to come down with it?
Corona.
Search. Not a blocker, but able to maybe find some defense that he's looking for. A 2k or something else indeed.
Let's see what he ends up searching for. Quickly check. We do see another Perona. There is going to be a beige.
A Kid and Killer as well.
I think the only option is the Kid and Killer, unless there was another 4-cost there that I didn't quite see, because as we all know, Enemy gets off the slash attribute.
Well, the other he could take the 6-cost law, the blocker. Sorry, the 5-cost law, the blocker, but no, that is no counter. So Josh in a very, very strong spot right here. Can just kind of, the question is, can he push through this kid?
We'll have to do a bit of Don investment in this situation. The other thing that I can possibly think of is, well, just to be adding a bit more pressure. What do you think of the 9-cost Bonnie?
9-cost Bonnie works really well here. You take the life, but then you only get to swing with the 9-cost Bonnie. That's the only swing, so it's kind of easy for Micah to kind of counter out of that, keep the kid on board, and it establishes another turn with it. But that would also mean that Mike's still on a very, very tight time where it's just going to be brutal for him. So we'll have to see how Josh pushes through. I think, Bonnie definitely is a play, but does he just do the Don investment, swing a lot? But at the same time, he's sitting on 3 life. It's a lot. And Josh, he's been checking out some books at the library, Paul, because he has a whole, 20 chapters sitting in his hand right now. How many of them are counters? There's probably a lot of them.
I wonder how much Micah has right now.
Not enough.
Yeah.
I think it's about 4 or 5. So, if we're comparing library books, I think Josh has been reading. He's a smart man. Also, we've got to give credit to the fully blinked out yellow Luffy deck.
That card itself is like 1,000, plus 1,000.
The leader?
No, the Nami.
Oh, yes, we don't talk about the Nami. That scares me.
There we go.
He's just going to be the
straight up Bonnie. Yeah, just take the life. Here we go. Applying pressure onto the 8-cost kid. I'm going to break through that barrier. It's going to be a
10.
10, yeah. 10 into the... Oh, might be possibly 11.
If he does get through, he does allow the rest of the stuff to come through. But, don't forget there is a blocker, but maybe he forces that block out. Looks like he got a kid off the last... a Cavendish off that last life. Or maybe it was the X-Drake. Anyway, 11 into 8, Paul needs to give 4K counter.
And he's got the 2K. Oh, wait. Beige is the...
Beige is a 2K.
Yeah, okay.
So can give the beige and the X-Drake to then go up. And that makes a lot of sense. You want to keep this kid alive. I feel like this right now is the way Micah, he survives. But the issue is now, him being at 0 life, he can't do the shenanigans. He can't do the shambles. He can't be doing stuff like this. It's just not happening.
They didn't see your hands.
Yeah, I'm very aware, but it was for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't see my hands. If they saw my hands, they'd be like, what was that? You'll mind if a commentator do some law shenanigans, some shambles?
Won't be able to heal either. I don't think it's going for a little, going for a fish first. Is there any blockers on the field? No, there isn't.
No blockers for Josh.
There's 6 into lead.
Can we see Josh's hand? Is he giving us a no? Josh, he knows us. He's like, we keep going to that camera. Anyway, triggers out the Kiku.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Means another body on board. Put the pressure through. He must be feeling pretty safe with what's going to come. Unless there are some shenanigans, like the 5-cost restand law, might be able to swing multiple times. Let's see what happens.
Now, the restand law, from my memory, it can only restand a 5-cost or less supernova.
So we'll need to invest stuff into the blocker law then. He's going to shambles, not going to cheat anything out from life, just to get that supernova Luffy into play, to play Cavendish, get 2 Don back.
Possibly can just leave 1 Don open for the Dead Man's game, just in case for the crackback. We'll have to deal with a blocker as well as an 8-cost kid if Josh decides to go for the swing. He does have a searcher that maybe he could possibly look for something as well if he wishes.
Yeah, maybe some more events to be able to survive. Like, I think it's going to be the question of, can, Mika survive through this next turn or this next crackback of Josh? Josh just kick it back, playing his game, doing what he needs to.
Yeah, replaces the Perona with a Luffy looking at top 5, hopefully getting the pieces that he needs for that supernova. He can get the 2K counter if he wishes. What else does he have there? Yep, gets the 2K counter, stocking up on those counters for that crackback.
needs to defend with the kid. Kid needs to survive, and does it get to a point where Josh can't do him as much? But also, do not forget the snake is still on the board. Can minus 2,000 to that kid, so it makes life a bit easy to get through it.
Goes for a 6K swing onto lead with the law.
5 Don up.
Josh just contemplating. We do have a lot of time on the clock still. Takes that life. Is it going to be a trigger? It is going to be a trigger. Contemplating whether to activate it or not. It is going to be the Flame Dragon. Looks at the top life. Let's see what it is. Wait, did he just put it in tab? What was it? What was the...
so Flame Emperor trigger is you can take your life, your top life, and then you can put something back there.
Okay.
So, much like a Hiyori, if you were to play that card. So, did that. We're not sure what he put there. Might have put a blocker, might have put something else there, something like a zero-cost event. I think there was a zero-cost event in their hand.
Yes.
So, being able to do that, very nice. And, Mike is just looking. He's searching. He's looking for something. What is he looking for, though?
There's the brick, and another 2K counter.
It's going to be 2K counters for days, man. He needs to survive, and these are the cards that he needs to do it. But, again, I think the value of Snake right here is going to don't give me that look. That's what the card is. It's Snake.
Isn't it a snake?
Oh. You could have told me that earlier.
I did say it a couple of times, but no, well,
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't look at me and go, it's S Snake.
Attaches 1 Don onto... we'll have to attach 1 Don onto the kid to activate its... let's see if he decides to... Can he play for anything from that in hand? Who? If he decides to rest it, but I don't think he will be resting it just for the thing. He'll just be swinging into it. There we go. 9 into lead. Take that, mate. Any triggers? It is going to be... You're the one that should disappear. Trashes the 4-cost Kikunojo. With 2 Don left remaining. Does have Dead Man's Game available. Just pass his turn over to Josh. Here we go.
Can the Great Wall of Kid be broken down? 1 blocker up, 5-cost law. The amount of cards in Josh's hand, he does need to use the snake ability, and that's another great thing he did with the zero-cost event. He needed that life to be there to then be able to use S-Snake's ability. Oh! Look at me go, Paul.
Goes... Attaches 1 Don just to bring it down to, so it's going to be a 6 into 6. We'll have to pitch out a 1K... Yep, a 1K counter from hand just to save it.
We just look at the power of this tech card of S-Snake being able to do something like this to the kid. If we told Josh there's going to be a kid in the meta, he wouldn't have believed us probably, but still had the tech to go through it. Let's see what happens here. Is going to be a 1K. Probably this restand law would be my guess.
How many Don? Let's see. Still has 10 Don still available. Can we just have a sneak peek of what Josh might possibly have in his hand?
I try to, but look at this. Josh doesn't want to show us, Paul.
Show us, sir. Show us.
Please. Yep, gives the 1K. But then you could just go with the Bonnie, put, Don on the Bonnie, or just even swing 10, and that's at least 3 cards out of Micah's hand. It's very brutal.
6-5 with 10 Don open. Kikunojo, as well as a leader.
What, 5 swings to that, Micah needs to defend as well. I just don't see it happening. I don't think there's enough cards in his hand. We've got 4 in hand. I think you go with the Bonnie, you swing 10 into 6, you can block that, and then you just go build upwards from there until that kid goes down. Josh really contemplating what to do, though.
6 minutes left on the clock. This is actually on par with the round timer that we have being displayed in the center. Oh, it's the unblockable.
Oh, unblockable. So he's trying to get through that law by making it unblockable. Oh, really, really interesting.
This can be
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 into the kid, not being able to block with that. Needs to give 3 cards.
Oh, wait, he can't because he is unblockable.
Yeah. It's all
Just
good.
realized, it's all good. Been a long day, Micah. There we go.
3 cards out of hand.
6 into 6.
Oh, there goes the kid. 1 block, 3 swings to 7 leader.
Does have Dead Man's Game as well.
The maths isn't going to...
Yeah, regardless.
You get Dead Man out of this. You've got 0 cards in hand. It's going to be a 5. Has to block. 10 lead. GG's. Wow, Yellow Luffy undefeated on stream. Josh taking the win there. Micah, respect to a Green Yellow Law being undefeated into round 8.
He's not out of the...